Hey nerds, this is Bevan, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about Wrestlemania, brother! That's right, just a few days from now, Wrestlemania 32 live in Cowboy Stadium in Dallas, Texas. Just like I did for the Royal Rumble, today I thought I would do predictions for you guys. Let's see how I do. On paper, it's actually not a bad card. Is some of the booking out of control? Yeah, it's not the best build-up to WrestleMania, but the talent on the roster is so deep right now that I still think it's gonna be a really good show, totally worth watching. On the pre-show, I think Kalisto is going to retain his US title against Ryback, although I do think Ryback will snap afterwards and, destroy Kalisto, setting up a rematch. Probably the next night on Raw. Who are we getting? We've got a 10-woman tag match. The Total Divas of Paige, Alicia Fox, Natalya, Brie Bella, and Eva Marie, I think, versus Team Bad and Blonde, which I believe is Naomi and Tamina are the bad ones, and then the blonde ones are Alana, Emma, and Summer. Good girls win, Total Divas go over. And your main event of the pre-show is the Dudleys versus the Usos. I think Dudleys cheat to win, setting up a rematch later down the road for these tag teams in a Dudley special tables match, which I think the Usos will ultimately win the feud with. On to the main card. A 4-on-3 handicap match. New Day versus the League of Nations. I am not 100% sure if this is for the tag team titles or not, but I think either way, New Day wins. A lot of rumors circulating that The Rock could help him out. I don't know. I think Rock could be used better, but we will see. Either way, I think New Day leaves victorious. Former tag team partners battle in a showdown to end them all. Not really, but Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles. I'm picking AJ Styles to win this. I think it's an easy pick. I think they do see AJ as a star. I think Jericho is motivated right now, being the heel against AJ Styles, great babyface. And I think AJ wins. Up next on Wikipedia's page anyway, there is the Andre the Giant, it is the third annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. Previous winners include Antonio Cesaro and The Big Show. This year, I don't even know who's in the match. So let's just say... I don't know, let's say Kane wins. Why not? Let's put Kane in there, let's let him win, I guess. A ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Kevin Owens is defending against Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, Sin Cara, Stardust, and Zack Ryder. See, Sin Cara and Stardust I can actually see being in this match because they're on Raw most weeks, but like Zack Ryder? I don't know. But I'm going to say Kevin Owens wins this and then has his one-on-one feud with Sami Zayn without all this other nonsense in it. It's weird that Sami Zayn was brought up pre-WrestleMania as opposed to post-WrestleMania, but hopefully they can make something work. They don't have the best track record of bringing guys up, or bringing girls up from NXT for that matter either. Probably Kevin Owens is the best example of them kind of knowing how to book talent anymore. Speaking of girls from NXT, triple threat match for the Divas Championship, Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. Now, I would love to see Becky Lynch win this title. I don't see that happening at all. Sasha Banks, I think, definitely could win it. I think she is the easy choice, but I'm going to go dark horse on this one and pick Charlotte to win. And now we get to our three main events of the evening. Up first in a street fight, Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar. My Paul Heyman impression isn't very good, you guys. But I think Dean Ambrose picks up the upset victory. I think he needs it more than Brock Lesnar. And I don't think a loss here is going to hurt Brock Lesnar at all. I think a win for Dean Ambrose will do much more good for him than a loss would do harm to Brock Lesnar. But a win is not going to do much for Brock Lesnar either. So I mean, either way for him, he's not really affected. But a win for Dean Ambrose would be huge and would set him up for Roman Reigns defeating Triple H. One theory that I heard online somewhere, and I actually really enjoyed, was that Roman Reigns wins the title, Dean Ambrose comes out to celebrate a la WrestleMania 20, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, except in this case, Reigns is tired of Ambrose sticking his nose in his business, getting all the fan support, and he stabs his friend in the back. This sets up a nice long feud with Dean Ambrose. You know, they gotta go 2 or 3 pay-per-views. Hopefully Seth Rollins would come back after that, and then he would feud with Roman Reigns. So that's the way I would like it to happen. We will see. But I think the guarantee on this show, out of anything that I've talked about already, the guarantee is Roman Reigns winning. Whether he turns heel or not afterwards is completely up in the air. For the record, I am a Roman Reigns supporter. I do cheer for him. I don't know why wrestling fans shit all over the guy and say he sucks and he doesn't deserve it. I can very much tell you he does not suck. But I think because of all the crowd reaction he gets, a heel turn would definitely be very beneficial for his character and for his career. And the match that I am having the hardest time predicting is Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. Of course, the Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania isn't big enough, so let's add some more stipulations, shall we? If Shane McMahon wins this match, he is in control of Raw and or WWE. I feel like they go back and forth on that one of what he actually gets if he wins. And then if Undertaker loses, which again is the same scenario, then Vince McMahon says that is his last WrestleMania. So what do? I mean, either way, you know, whoever wins, something sucks, right? If Shane wins, no more Undertaker. If Undertaker wins, you know, no more Shane. And like, not that Shane McMahon is going to be in charge of creative by any means, but just his presence on the show, assuming that him getting control of Raw pushes the authority aside, would at least change things up a little bit. You know, I can only go so many fucking years watching the heel authority figure, you know, control Raw. You know, it's all started with Vince McMahon, and then it was more Vince McMahon, and then Eric Bischoff, and then Vicky Guerrero, and then the authority, and it's ridiculous. Dixie Carter and TNA, like, it's just too much of it. I'm just tired of my episode of Raw starting with a 15-minute fucking promo from my heel authority figure. It's just unnecessary at this point now. I've been watching this same fucking idea for the last 20 years, and it's out of control. I can't stand it anymore. So do I want Shane to win? Absolutely I do, but I don't want to see Undertaker lose. Although the precedent is there now for him to lose at WrestleMania because he already did it to Brock Lesnar 2 years ago. So what do? I say you put Shane over somehow. I just don't know how. I want Shane to win. I think he's going to win. I don't know how he's going to win, and I'm very interested to see it. And that, folks, is the WrestleMania 32 card predicted as by me. Comment below what match you were most looking forward to on this show. For me, probably Ambrose and Brock Lesnar. I think they're just gonna fucking kill each other. It's gonna be awesome. If you like what you saw in this video, click the like button. Subscribe to my channel because I put out at least 2 videos every single week, usually on Sundays and Thursdays. But this week, I put out a bonus video. So go check out the video I put out yesterday when I got some wrestling figures in the mail and I did a little review of them. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at BevanBoychuk. And until next time, folks, I'm out like a light.